36-year-old Noah Mata under arrest after a woman was killed by gunfire early Saturday morning in North Austin. Police were called to the Espero-Rutland apartment complex near Metric Boulevard around 4 a.m.
Officers responded and located a female victim with gunshot trauma inside one of the apartments.
Police say that stemmed from an altercation between Mata and another man in an adjacent apartment. Mata tried to take a gun from the man when the gun fired. A bullet struck the woman in the unit next door. Mata was arrested and charged with first-degree robbery. This is just the latest in a string of 6 homicides over the course of 10 days. Early Friday morning, 32-year-old Travis Holland was found shot on the ground at the Thurmond Heights Apartments off North Lamar near 183. According to a newly released affidavit, Holland had been walking around when 31-year-old William Bruce shot him from his porch. Bruce was arrested. Police say the shooting may have stemmed from an ongoing dispute among residents there. 2 days earlier, a man was fatally stabbed outside the C-Mart on South First in Ditmar. Police arrested 32-year-old Luis Marroquin, who worked with the victim as a day laborer. 3 days before that, 39-year-old Elijah Martinez was stabbed to death with a rod at a homeless encampment on East William Cannon near Elm Creek. So far, there are no suspects. And back on November 7th, there were 2 murders. 20-year-old Matthew Escalante was shot and killed near a city-subsidized apartment complex on Rosewood Ave near Weberville. No arrests have been made. That same day, 33-year-old Shelby Cody was killed in a drive-by shooting at the Texas HHS building on 290. 30-year-old Levanta Harrison was arrested. Police say both men were attending court-ordered anger management classes there. Looking at the big picture,
it's in line with what we've seen over the past couple of years.
There have been 62 homicides so far this year in Austin, on par with where we were this time last year. Altogether, 2023 saw 72 homicides, far short of the record of 88 in 2021.
Overall, Austin is a very safe city, but to say that we have 60 homicides, that's too much.
Based on available APD statistics, about 77% of this year's homicide victims were men, 23% were women. Looking at age, 16% were children or teens, 18% were in their 20s, 41% were in their 30s, 12% in their 40s, 8% in their 50s, and 6% were 60 or older. The new chief, Lisa Davis, says about 15% of victims are killed as a result of family violence.
When we can focus in on the locations and look at who our victims are, whether it's they're drug users themselves or they're unhoused, these are vulnerable populations and they're quite victimized. And so how can we start reaching them and get them the help they need, remove that victim from it? So that's part of it, is just being more strategic about the way we're looking at the crime itself.